Join us this summer for the epic fantasy series Forbidden coming to Kickstarter.
Hey there, wait a minute, Mr. Postman. Yeah, you right there, Mr. Postman. Hey, Mr. Postman, look at me. Is there a package just waiting for me? Where's my box? Where's my box? What's in the box?
What's up, y'all? Welcome to another episode of What's in the Box with your boy Sam, the Crazy Man Vera. Again, this is another episode, and if you want to give your stuff featured on What's in the Box, all you have to do is DM me, send me a PDF or a physical copy of your book, and I'll feature it on the show. So this week, we're going to be talking about The Lesson. So it's Privileged Soul Future Scope presents The Lesson. And Fabio is the cover artist on this. Look at that art piece is just fantastic. He killed it. Looks really good. And I met Derek Peoples at PowCon officially. You know, we talked online, but we met at PowCon because we were right next to each other back to back at the event. And you know, my boy Jonathan the Cycle Cyphex is involved in this, and a lot of cool cat. But number one, the quality of the print, whoever the printer was, really good. And the artwork is fantastic. So then you open up, you have another piece by Fabio right here. Really dope. I think this is really cool. I love this piece. The pencils are sick. He's really tight with pencils. Sometimes I get envious because I'm a lazy artist and I don't put in that much attention to detail. But that's really cool. So The Lesson here is created by Derek Peoples, written by Derek Peoples and Jonathan Cyphex, and lettered by George the Dreamer Medina. George is like lettering everywhere. Yo, if you want your book lettered, you have to hook up George. You know, pay the brother. He'll make it tight. So that's just a plug for George. So it says here, then there's a little Bloodless Origins character created by Jonathan Cyphex, art and writing by Bob Toll. It says Derek Peoples and Jonathan Cyphex wish to give a huge thank you to all who have made this possible, and the slew of great artists, inkers, creators, etc. who have made this possible. We could not have done it without all of you. Then you have this piece here. Looks like Dino is the name. That's pretty sick. Looks really cool there. And then you go into this, you know, these art pieces, these character art pieces. Number one, I love the look of this character. It reminds me of Centurions. Power Extreme. But I just love that look and the art style. It's hard to read this signature. This here was done by Fabio. I mean, look at that dynamic shot. The guy is airborne. He's ready to dunk. They're playing basketball. So, I mean, that's just sweet. I love the way the lighting and the composition. Dope. So now you open up. I'm a fan of the artwork. And again, who did I mention was the artist in this book? Art lettered by. So this is The Lesson, written, lettered. It doesn't say who the artist is in the interior. Maybe it was Rob Toll for the whole thing. I don't know. So anyway, it's the setting is in Harlem. Look at this shot right here. I'm gonna pull this up closer. Look at that shot, bro. I wonder how long it took to put that scene together. It's just beautiful. You have the sun setting on the basketball court. You got the guys playing hoops in Harlem. It's pretty dope. The buildings, the fire escapes. I mean, just look at all the detail. You got the crane over here. I mean, just like New York, you can't walk through New York without seeing a crane like every other block. And then that's the establishing shot. Then you have like it's coming in, the camera's panning, and he's like, you know, I came to bring the pain hardcore to the brain, coming inside my astral plane. So playing Wu-Tang Clan, and it starts off with the boy his name is Jamal, having a conversation with his mom. And basically he's having thoughts, you know, about his conversation with his mom and how things are repetitive. and then how he had an opportunity to follow his dream, but his pride got in the way. So he's reminiscing, and basically he's living the life. His mom's working full time as a nurse, and he's home doing his thing until it's time for him to go and shoot hoops. Again, I'm a fan of the art. I love the camera angles. I wish, while the pencils are tight, I wish they would ink this and get it colored, because it would really bring the story out. Not sure why they chose not to. Maybe they were just doing this as an introduction. I don't know. But the artist, his pencils are pretty strong, so make it easy for whoever's going to ink it. They just have to find the right inker to complement the art style. Kids taking a shower, enjoying life at home. Boom, 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 boom. And then it's time for him to go hit the streets. Bomb. Walking through the building, you got the old school. I mean, what neighborhoods that didn't have the old school cats sitting outside? The veterans. And they're telling him, they're talking about the games, and then they're making sure that because his boys are calling him, and they're like, yo, make sure you don't get caught up in that stuff. He's like, no, I'm smarter than that, blah, blah, blah. So his boys, they're up to no good. They're hustlers in the streets, but he's heading off to Jersey. You're like, why are you going to Jersey for? Why are you going across? But again, look at these shots. So it's almost as if he went and walked Harlem and took some photographs and decided, and just put these shots together, because he really killed it with these angles, and and what's great about it is that he captured a lot of different angles, which is pretty dope. So he gets in his car. Of course, he's driving a Benz. Living in the hood, driving the Benz. Anyway, so gets in the Benz. He's going. Look at the bridge. Just that scene right here. Bang. How many times have I seen that? I worked in Harlem for many years. So that GW, when you're going on that bridge, it's iconic, right? He pulls up. He goes into a neighborhood. He squares off, getting a dog and soda, and basically now you know what he does. He's a hustler. So he's going to these parks to hustle kids for money in basketball. And that's where it ends. So this is a snippet, a preview into the lesson. And there's a short little couple pager called The Redemption, but I'm not going to go into that. I just really want to focus on redemption. Then you have these art pieces that are pretty fantastic. Whoever the artist is on this. I mean, this one here, this reminds me of Lobo. That's pretty hot. Then you have this. Maybe I'll feature in another show. Then you have an ad for Wonder Duck. I wonder where I saw that one before. And so then you have an ad. Thank you, my brothers, for honoring us with a full page ad for Cast the Crazies and Forbidden. Then you have some more pencil art here. Then there's Zener by Energy Comics. They got an ad here. Fight of the Century, The Devil versus the Miracle Kid. A short story by Jonathan Syfax. And then some sort of 3D image here by BenedictHaley.com. Then you got Future Scope Showcase Celestine. I featured that on What's in the Box, one of the highest ranking What's in the Box episodes ever. You want to go check it out. It was in the hundreds, the views. Then you got another piece here. Looks really tight. Then you got that one shot. And then you got, what's this? Who are those handsome fellas? I've seen them before. I want their autograph to catch the craze. Then this book is dedicated to Jesus Christ, my Lord. And you got this scene of a guy in a locker room. And then Dead Space. So this is a nice touch. But as an introduction, it's a really cool introduction. You figure out that he's a hustler. The artwork is fire. Killed it with the artwork. I would love for the book to be colored in this style. But much props to you guys. I believe they did really well at PowCon. They were well received for their introduction there. So check them out. Privileged Soul and Future Scope. If whatever links are available are going to be below in the summary. So click those links and head over to their site. Go buy their books. And meet Jonathan the Psycho Syfax at ZoloCon in July. He'll be there with me. He'll be my roadie. And if you want to be featured on What's in the Box, hit me up, DM me, send me a PDF or a physical copy, and I'll send you the address to send it to. And if you want to be interviewed on Catch the Craze, same thing, hit us up. And if you have a book, a convention you're going to, a book release party, a Kickstarter campaign, and you want to get the word out, you could sponsor an episode. Send us a 30-second commercial promo, and we'll feature it on any one of our shows, whether it's Catch the Craze, What's in the Box, or The Craze and 10 Less, and get the word out to the people you're trying to reach. So this is another episode of What's in the Box. I'm Sam, the Crazy Man Vera. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, hit that like button, give me a thumbs up. Let those algorithms go to work, and we appreciate you. Talk to you soon.
What's in the box?